Hello everyone! You won't believe what a renowned orthopedic specialist just revealed about BTS Jimin. This statement is absolutely shocking and has left the entire world speechless. So make sure you watch this video until the end because the facts I'm about to share are truly beyond comprehension. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any exciting content about BTS and the K-pop world. And drop a comment below, which team are you on? Team worried or team proud of Jimin? Okay, let's dive right in. So guys, the story begins when an orthopedic specialist named Dr. Kim Sung-ho, who has treated hundreds of professional athletes and international dancers for over 20 years, was asked to analyze Jimin's choreography. You know what? This doctor isn't just any ordinary doctor. He has treated Olympic athletes, professional ballet dancers, and even world-class gymnasts. So his credibility is beyond question. Initially, Dr. Kim accepted this offer casually. He thought it was just a routine analysis of a K-pop idol's performance. But guys, after watching and analyzing Jimin's performance videos in detail, his reaction was spine-chilling. He was immediately shocked and made a statement that stunned everyone. He said, and this is a direct quote, that medically and anatomically, the human body should not be capable of performing the movements that Jimin consistently displays. Imagine, guys, a doctor who has spent decades studying human body capabilities, who has seen thousands of cases of professional athletes and dancers, says that what Jimin does is impossible. He even said, I have examined hundreds of ballet dancers, contemporary dancers, even Olympic gymnasts, but what Jimin does exceeds the limits we usually set as safe or even possible in the world of sports medicine. Now, I'm going to break down one by one Dr. Kim's findings that left us all speechless. First, about flexibility and strength. You've often seen Jimin's super smooth movements, right? His body looks like it has no bones? Well, Dr. Kim explained that to perform that iconic body wave movement, Jimin has to control at least 43 different muscle groups that must work within less than 1.2 seconds. Guys, 1.2 seconds. That's faster than we blink. Dr. Kim even analyzed Jimin's movements frame by frame, slowed down to 1/8 normal speed. And what did he find? Jimin's movement starts from his fingertips, flows through his wrist, elbow, shoulder, chest, stomach, hips, and ends at his toes, all with perfect timing, creating the illusion of a boneless body. To do this, the brain must send signals to various body parts with very specific delays, possibly only differing by a few milliseconds between one muscle and another. And guys, this isn't an easy movement. Even professional dancers who have trained for decades may not be able to achieve this level of control. What makes this even more incredible is that Jimin maintains this precision even when he's exhausted. Dr. Kim pointed out that most athletes experience significant performance decline when fatigued, but Jimin's muscle memory and neural pathways are so deeply ingrained that his movements remain flawless even in the most demanding circumstances. This level of consistency is what separates him from even the most elite performers in the world. Second, and this is what really gave me chills, is the physical load that Jimin's body bears. So Dr. Kim and his team used biomechanical analysis software that's typically used to study Olympic athlete movements. They calculated that in just one 4-minute choreography, Jimin performs movements that generate pressure on his joints equivalent to running a full marathon. A marathon, guys. That's 42.2 kilometers. And this isn't over yet. In one of Jimin's frequent jumping movements, when he floats in the air in a horizontal position, then lands on one foot while immediately spinning, the pressure on his knee joint reaches 4 to 5 times his body weight. Dr. Kim said, for the average person, even trained dancers, doing this once already poses a serious injury risk. But Jimin? He does it multiple times in one performance, at every concert, for years. Non-stop, guys. Do you know that in one BTS concert there are dozens of songs with intense choreography? In one tour there could be hundreds of performances. Just calculate yourself how much total load Jimin's body bears. Dr. Kim himself firmly stated, in theory, his body should already be completely broken. But the reality? Jimin not only survives, he even continues to improve the quality of his performances over time. This is insane. What's even more remarkable is how Jimin manages recovery between performances. Dr. Kim mentioned that typical recovery time for the level of exertion Jimin experiences would be at least 48 to 72 hours. Yet during tour seasons, Jimin often performs back-to-back shows with less than 24 hours rest. This suggests his body has developed extraordinary recovery mechanisms that science is still trying to fully understand. Some researchers believe it could be related to superior mitochondrial function or enhanced cellular repair processes that only occur in extremely rare individuals. Now, let's discuss the third point, and this is equally shocking. Jimin's ability to control his breathing while dancing and singing. You've probably tried running briefly and then were asked to talk, right? You'd be out of breath, wouldn't you? Well, imagine if you had to sprint while singing with a stable and perfect voice. Impossible, right? But Jimin does it. Dr. Kim said this is like running a 100-meter sprint while delivering a speech with perfect articulation. The cardiovascular and respiratory systems must work at a level that should not be compatible with quality vocal production. The lungs need all their capacity for physical movement, but at the same time must also support stable vocals. But Jimin? He does it as if it's the easiest thing in the world. His voice remains stable, high notes still come out perfectly, even though he just performed movements that would make a normal person collapse immediately. Fourth, and this is what makes many armies worried, is Dr. Kim's warning about potential long-term injuries. Although Jimin looks healthy and continues to perform brilliantly, repeated pressure on joints and muscles can cause cumulative damage that may only be felt years later. Dr. Kim once treated a professional ballet dancer who retired at 35 with severe joint damage. And guys, what Jimin does is far more intense than that. Dr. Kim sincerely hopes that Jimin has a very good medical team monitoring his condition closely. And we all hope the same, right? Jimin's health must be the top priority. Because no matter how good his performance is, if it damages his body in the long term, it's not worth it, guys. But wait, not all of Dr. Kim's analysis is negative. He also acknowledged that Jimin may have a very rare combination of genetics and training. There's a possibility that his bone structure and muscle composition differ from the average person. Some people are indeed born with higher bone density, superior tendon flexibility, or faster muscle recovery ability. Combined with consistent training from a young age, the body can adapt in extraordinary ways. Dr. Kim compared it to elite athletes like Olympic gymnasts or Bolshoi ballet dancers who also do things that seem impossible for ordinary people. So basically, Jimin is the perfect combination of genetic gifts and extreme hard work. And guys, this is what personally amazes me. If you look at old videos of Jimin from early BTS debut, although he was already very talented, his movements still had normal limitations. But over time, his range of motion increased drastically, his strength multiplied, and his control became increasingly precise. This shows that the human body indeed has extraordinary adaptability if given the right and consistent stimulus. Sun Sung-duk, BTS's senior choreographer, once said in an interview that Jimin is one of the most dedicated dancers he has ever trained. Jimin doesn't just rely on natural talent. He practices harder than anyone, always perfecting every detail of movement, even the smallest movements, and has a deep understanding of how his body works. There are practice videos of Jimin circulating where he practices until midnight, repeating the same movement hundreds of times until it's absolutely perfect. Now, Dr. Kim's statement immediately went viral on social media, guys. Hashtags like #ProtectJimin and Jimin Health were trending on Twitter with millions of tweets. Armies around the world expressed both pride and concern. Many shared moments where Jimin looked exhausted or injured, but still continued performing with high professionalism. Does anyone remember when Jimin performed while sick, but still gave a mind-blowing performance? Or when he was injured, but didn't want to disappoint fans? Several other doctors and sports experts also gave their opinions. Dr. Lee Min-young from Seoul National University agreed with most of Dr. Kim's analysis. She said what K-pop idols do, especially at BTS's level, indeed exceeds normal limits. They combine the intensity of professional athletes with the artistic demands of world-class dancers, plus a very packed schedule. This is a very challenging combination for the human body. But Dr. Lee also added that with proper medical care, adequate recovery, and strict health monitoring, the risk of serious injury can be minimized. And we know big hit, now hybe, has very good resources to ensure the health of their members, right? What's also important, guys, Dr. Kim gave a warning to everyone, especially young fans who often try to imitate their idol's choreography. He said, if you try to imitate Jimin's movements without proper preparation and training, the risk of injury is very high. So please guys, if you want to do a Jimin dance cover, make sure you warm up properly, have a strong dance foundation, and don't force your body. The Jimin phenomenon also opened up a broader discussion about standards and demands in the K-pop industry. Many questioned whether the harsh trainee system and packed promotion schedules are healthy and sustainable practices. This is indeed a double-edged sword, guys. On one hand, this system produces extraordinary performers like Jimin. On the other hand, the physical and mental pressure they bear is real and concerning. But at the same time, extraordinary achievements like those shown by Jimin also inspire millions of people around the world about what can be achieved with deep determination and passion for an art. Jimin has proven that with total dedication, humans can surpass limits considered impossible. Interestingly, other performance experts have also weighed in on this discussion. A renowned sports psychologist, Dr. Sarah Chin from UCLA, mentioned that Jimin's mental fortitude might be just as impressive as his physical capabilities. She explained that the psychological pressure of performing at such a high level consistently, in front of millions of people, while knowing that any mistake will be scrutinized, requires an exceptional mental framework. The fact that Jimin can maintain his composure, express genuine emotion, and deliver technically perfect performances simultaneously demonstrates a level of mental conditioning that rivals Olympic athletes competing for gold medals. So guys, what's the conclusion? Dr. Kim's statement is not just about medical concerns, but also recognition of something truly exceptional. In a world where the words amazing and incredible are often overused, Jimin's case provides a real example of someone who truly surpasses the normal limits of humanity. His body may not be supposed to be able to do this according to medical standards. But the reality? He not only does it, but does it with grace, emotion, and perfection that captivates millions of people around the world. Every movement of Jimin isn't just technique, but also art. He doesn't just dance, he tells stories through his body. And that's what makes him special. And maybe, guys, that's what makes art so powerful. Its ability to make us surpass what should be possible, achieve something extraordinary, and inspire others to also find greatness within themselves. Jimin has proven that impossible is nothing if we have passion, dedication, and willingness to push beyond our limits. So guys, that's the complete discussion about Dr. Kim's shocking statement about Jimin. What do you think? Are you more worried or more amazed? Drop a comment below. And don't forget, if you liked this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and share with fellow armies. Oh yeah, you can also check out other videos on this channel about BTS and K-pop facts that are just as interesting. There's a special playlist about Jimin that you can binge watch. Finally guys, let's always support Jimin and all BTS members in a healthy way. Appreciate their hard work, but also always remind them and ourselves that health comes first. They're amazing, but they're also humans who need rest and care. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay inspired, and keep supporting BTS with love. Annyeong!